Rise and grind, welcome back to my channel. So today on the channel, we're going to be talking about setting goals during your job search process. So you've started the job search process. You have so far performed a personal and career assessment. At that point, you've done some self-reflection to really know exactly what you want to do. You've determined your career aspirations, your values, skills, and interests. You've considered what type of work you want to do, what industry aligns with your passion, and what kind of role would allow you to utilize your strengths effectively. In my previous video, I provided you with some questions and tools that can help you perform personal and career assessment. And if you haven't done so already, you can go back to watch that video to help you really know exactly how to go about career and personal assessment. Here's a part a lot of people forget. A lot of people fail to set goals during this process. The process becomes very easy if you take time to set goals and plan. Setting clear and specific goal is very crucial for your job search process. It is going to help you maintain focus and increase your chances for success. This video is going to provide you with step-by-step guide to help you during your job search process. Step number 1 is to define your objective. Once you have understood your clear preference and goals, it is time for you to set an overall objective. For example, your objective is to secure a position as a new software engineer in a tech company, to transition as a manager in a healthcare industry, to seek a new position as a customer service representative in a reputable healthcare company, also transition as a new data analyst in a financial field. These are examples to help you define your own objective for your job search. Step number 2 is to use the SMART criteria. And SMART stands for specific, measurable, achievable, relevant, and time-bound. SMART goal provides you with clarity. For example, your goal is to attain a position as a new software engineer in a reputable tech company in 6 months. This is a very specific goal because you've mentioned the time, you mentioned the exact role that you're looking for, and for what company. Now we're going to set new examples using the SMART criteria. Specific, to obtain a new role as a customer service representative in a reputable healthcare company, or to secure a role as a data analyst within a financial service company. You can set a measurable goal by tracking the number of applications you submit and the number of interviews that you obtain from these submissions. To be achievable, you want to make sure your goals align with the job skills, qualifications, and experiences that you're looking for. To be relevant, you want to make sure that this job that you're applying for fits your long-term aspirations and your long-term interests. Time-bound, you have to set a deadline for this process, such as within the next 4 months, within the next 6 months, or before the year ends. This makes it time-bound, otherwise you give yourself so much room to slack off during this process. Step number 3 is to break it down. Setting a long-term goal can be really overwhelming looking at the big picture. Break it down into small, actionable steps. Identify the key actions you need to take to achieve these goals. This could include updating your resume to highlight some relevant experiences and skills that the job is asking for. You could also be networking on online platforms or setting up informational interviews to really learn about companies and the job that could possibly be open for you. You could also be taking online classes to enhance your technical skills or to be competent in certain areas that you could possibly gain knowledge in. Or you could also be taking courses on some tools and some softwares that you could possibly be using in the future. Another actionable step is also to be applying to certain relevant job openings per week. Step 4 is to create a timeline for this job search process. This step is going to help you create a timeline for each of the steps that we have mentioned in the past steps. Having a timeline is always going to ensure that you're keeping yourself accountable and keeping track of your progress. Here's an example of a timeline that you can use to help you set your own. And we're going to break it down into a monthly plan and weekly plan. Here is what this 4 months is going to look like. Let's say we're in month 1. First 2 weeks, which is week 1 and week 2, we're going to be updating our resumes and tailoring our skills and experiences towards the particular interest that we have, that is the particular position that we're looking to apply for. In week 3 and week 4, we're going to be focusing on networking and we're going to be networking with professionals or companies that we are interested in. We're going to be picking at least 5 professionals in these industries that we're interested in to connect with and to get in contact with. We're going to be using online platforms and events to help us create these connections and network. In month 2 and month 3, we're going to be focusing on taking online courses. We're going to be focusing on courses to help us build our knowledge in certain areas or learning new tools to help us perform in our potential jobs. We could also be enrolling in certification courses to help us bolster our skills to get certification. And in the 4th month, we're going to be focusing on applying for jobs. So in this case, we're going to be applying for at least 5 jobs every week and aiming at getting interviews for these jobs that we've applied for. If you are going to be applying for 5 jobs a week, that makes 20 jobs that you're going to be applying for within the month. And hopefully, we are able to attain at least 5 interviews from these jobs that we're applying for. Step 5 is to monitor and adjust our process. We're going to be focused on reviewing our process and making adjustments when needed. And if you find that certain strategies and tactics are not working, we have to take a crucial action to change our strategy. And here's how you can monitor and make adjustments to your process. You have to regularly review the number of applications you've submitted. Say if you're applying for 5 jobs in a week and after the month is over, you're not getting any interviews. Perhaps you could be doing something wrong. Consider adjusting your resume, or perhaps you need to acquire more skills to bolster your knowledge in certain areas to help you become a better candidate and well suited for a particular position and opportunity that is opened in an industry that you are looking to get into. Opportunities are constantly evolving just like anything else. Job search can be the same. Flexibility is something that we need to adapt during a job search process like this. You have to tailor your goals and action to fit your unique circumstance or your career objective. And remember, you have to stay persistent, have a positive mindset, stay proactive during this process of searching for a job. It is not an easy journey. You need to remain patient. And remember, setting goals is going to provide you with clear direction and motivation through this process. That's it for now. I hope you found value in this. Don't forget to subscribe to get more of transformational content if you haven't done it already. Thanks for watching. Good luck on your job search. Keep grinding.